What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig, and we are going to be taking a look at the charts as usual. I'm going to show you where my trade's at. If you guys have been following along with the trades yesterday, my stops got stopped on our last trades for a little over 12,000 in profit. I'm going to show you where my trades are today. As of right now, they are at a loss. Again, on this channel, we'll be totally transparent. You'll see both wins and losses, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Or someone that's actually trading. You know, a lot of these crypto influencers especially act like they trade, but they never show proofs of anything, right? So anyways, I wanted to do a little different on that. As you guys know, I've been around for a long time. I didn't used to show my trades, but it seems that people just don't understand trading. So I wanted to get that out there, show my trades, be transparent, unlike a lot of these people out there that just talk smack. So anyways, if that sounds good, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up, leave your comments below. We're also going to take a look at, real quick before we go into Bitcoin, and then we'll also take a look at the others. We have the crypto summit, is that today? I think it is today. We'll see how that turns out. Is it just going to be a sell the event? And they talked a little bit about the Bitcoin reserve, right? Whoa, Bitcoin reserve, it's finally happening. They're not buying any crypto. They're using what they've already taken from the scammers, right? So just be cautious, be careful. They did say they're not going to sell it, but we'll see. I don't believe nothing that they talk about anymore, right? So anyways, we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at a couple things. First, a word from the sponsor. Remember, well, I'll tell you right after this. Okay, so Prime XBT, the link's down below. They do sponsor the channel. They have a huge thing going this month until the end of the month. Whatever you deposit, they match your deposit 100% up to $10,000. So if you put in $100, they'll match it with 100. If you put in 10,000, they'll match it with 10,000 that you can use towards your margin, right? So check them out if you haven't already. Let's take a look at this real quick. I just want to show you this Bitcoin chart. I've posted it on my X account. You can follow me on X. That's also down below. But this is a huge resistance area right now. And if we zoom in, you can see we got rejected there pretty perfectly, right? We had the tweet rush on the reserve crap right here, but then we came right back down. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. So as you guys know, I believe this is an ending fifth wave diagonal in the Dow. We've been watching this for an extremely long time. Now, if that's the case, we could be coming down to these levels depending on how big the crash is, right? If it's a .com style crash, we're looking at something around in the 27,000 range for the Dow. If it's the great financial crisis, you're looking around 20,000. And if it's like the Great Depression, we could go all the way to these levels. Now, let me show you why I say that. Here's the Great Depression on the right in 1929. And like I've talked about for a long time, I believe the market's on a 100-year cycle. This could be a massive cycle coming to an end and the start of a massive bear market. Now, what I want to show you in this bear market, it started in August of 29. It bottomed in 32. That was 3 years of downside, right? How many times do you think they called the bottom here? Probably a lot. So it's just something to be aware of. I'm not saying it's going to happen 100%, but it definitely could. And if you look at the patterns, it's playing out pretty much exact, guys. So I would just be extremely careful if you are playing around in the traditional markets and just be ready for what could come, right? One other thing I want to point out, Bitcoin has never seen, or any crypto has never seen, a bear market, right? Let's look at where Bitcoin was created. Right here, right at the bottom. It's never seen a bear market, guys. And you remember what happened here in March of 2020, right? What happened to Bitcoin when this happened? If this happens, do you really think crypto will hold up? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious Do you think it can handle a true bear market like this if it does happen? It'd be interesting. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So this was where we started. This is where I started decided to show you guys my trades, right? At the break of this triangle, we've been in and out of a lot of trades. We're up about $80,000, somewhere in that range right now, depending on where we're at in the trades that we're currently in, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. But another thing I want to look at, so let me get this out of the way. Where we're at, you guys know these are our major support and resistance levels, right? 89, 83.5, 77.6, and 69. I still believe we're most likely going to come down and test this one, but let's look at where we're at here. This does look like a triangle, and you guys know how on my triangles, I like to have touch at the top, bottom, you know, not two touches on one trend line before the next, right? Alternate touches, which we're getting here. So if we were to break down over here, that actually gets us a lot lower than, it depends, you know, it could wait till way over here, but that would get us down to that $70,000 range. Now, if it breaks bullish, right? This yellow line right here, 91.2, I think is a huge resistance line. You can see we had a touch here, touch here. This was support. It broke and is now a major resistance. It's a break above that and a hold on the daily. Then we can start looking at these higher targets. The bottom of the triangle, 96, and then all the way up to a double top. That is a possibility, but let's see what happens in this triangle right now, right? As of right now, the top of this triangle is about 91.8. That is why I have my stops on Prime right here at 92,000 on all of these shorts. Remember, we closed our shorts yesterday. We got stopped out at 12,000, a little over 12,000 in profit. So I've been laddering in more shorts here, right? There's a couple of them in the negative, but all in all, we're up $2,000 right now. But again, I can lose that. I will be transparent. I will let you guys know if we break above, if we hit 92, it closes them all out, and I pretty much wash out yesterday's gains, right? So not a big deal to me. But otherwise, we could make a whole lot of money here. I'm thinking we get down to that 77 range, possibly 70,000, depending on what happens, right? But anyways, so check below. There's a promo code down there for Prime XBT to get your 100% deposit match. So whatever you put in, they match up to $10,000. So check it out if you haven't. Also, BITUNIX, another sponsor of the channel. For those of you that don't want to use VPN, KYC, not needed for this, you can trade. They're strictly crypto, tons of different crypto. Prime XBT, you can trade traditional markets, gold, silver, oil, XRP, or everything, Forex, all from one exchange. That's why I like it. Tons of different stuff. You can trade in and out of all this stuff. You can even trade your crypto against it. All right, so let's take a look at Solana. Same thing. Nothing's really changed here unless you can get above this, get back in this channel, hold support, then you possibly going up for another run. Otherwise, if you can't get above this, I do believe 27 is the target. Same thing, ADA, right? Everyone had this fake out bull trap from the tweet. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The crypto reserve tweet. They made it sound all great and dandy, got everybody to buy and dumped on their heads. Same thing, you can see it here. Right now, we're still above an XRP, above this channel. If we can stay above the channel, you might come up and retest this trend here, right? But if not, it's looking ugly. It all depends on what traditional markets here do here too, guys. A lot of people don't like to talk about that. Ethereum still below our resistance, so not looking good there. Litecoin, same thing. We're just still in this triangle with Litecoin. Like I said, your main support here is about 88. That breaks, you're looking at 55. That breaks 15. Just a quick going through these alts real quick. Our main concern here is traditional markets and Bitcoin. If traditional markets are in a huge bear market, which I believe is a huge possibility, guys, I don't think anybody realized what can happen there. If you think that we could possibly see like a Great Depression, hit number 1 in the comments below. Hit number 2 if you think I'm crazy. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. I am out. Don't forget, Discord link down below, free.